under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Fouled off. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Seager is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Anderson trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball towards the hole, right to him. And there's out number 2. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now the first pitch. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just underway here in Southern California. A ball and a strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider-curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Miguel Rojas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now here's the first offering. Jesus Aguilar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. now at the plate, Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1.
That's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Muncy, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 1-0. Here it is.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 2-0. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And now Adam Duvall. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
First pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2-0 to Adam Duvall. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. At the plate now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate now is Gavin Lux, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Gavin Lux.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. And it's fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded pickup to first. Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's Corey Seager. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home.
Nope. Ball 1.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line softly toward the hole. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for LA. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is camped under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Sandy Leon.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
No pitcher.
So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First offering. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two and one now. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball. 2
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in once again is Jesus Aguilar. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To the left side, but it's well foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now into the box is Chris Taylor. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's ball 1. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gavin.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Another try at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. John Curtis takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Clayton Kershaw will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And did he square around? No, it's ball one.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on the way, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next up is Justin Turner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Three runs already home here. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the first offering. Adam Duvall is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and two now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. In the air, out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan.
Now it'll be Isan Diaz. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
struck him out. Here now is Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hit to first. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lewis Brinson.
Lewis Brinson.
First delivery to him. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. On its way is pitch number 75.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. a two-run shot to left center, and with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 2 for 6. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next to dig in, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the first offering. Left field and deep. Back goes Pollock to the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Aguilar at second with 2 down. to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up to start the seventh. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 2. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Blyer.
Striding in is A.J. Pollock, flew out last time up.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
Now the first pitch.
Nope, that counts.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Skied down the left field line.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 1-2 pitch.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hard liner to center field. Brinson is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in next, Clayton Kershaw. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And the this will be fouled away. Popped up. Diaz is under it, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Next, it'll be Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. This is popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Diaz.
Ready now is Isan Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Hit to third. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
In now, Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Can't lose, ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle, count remains full. Another full count pitch home, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate is Justin Turner. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First and second here with nobody out. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Anthony Bender is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 80, Anthony Bender.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Max
Fouled away.
Muncy.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Will Smith. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins 2. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Lewis Brinson.
The center fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Brinson, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
John Birdie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, John Birdie.
First pitch on the way, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Zach Pop enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now the pitch.
Ball that time.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Pop, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Jimmy.
Matt Beatty will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2. Scott Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Scott Alexander.
Now to bat, Jesus Aguilar. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pitch on the way.
Ball one.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
2 strikes.
Squared that one up just a little late. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Corey Dickerson will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Adam Duvall, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike, and he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Inside, ball
The next
one.
0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Los Angeles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.